So now let us see the third problem. Again, this also belongs to unit 2. So this problem says let us go through the problem. Calculate the maximum permissible speed on a curve of a high speed broad gauge route with following particulars. Okay, what we need to calculate? Saying the maximum permissible speed we need to calculate. Okay, maximum permissible speed we need to calculate. The maximum permissible speed on a curve of a high speed broad gauge route with following particulars. So the following particulars are given, that is nothing but degree of curve 1 degree, super elevation 80 mm. The value of super elevation is 80 mm. It is given in the problem. Length of transition curve we have 120 meters. Maximum speed likely to be sanctioned for this section is 160 km per hour. So this is the data given to us. That is nothing but what we need to do is we need to calculate maximum permissible speed. For calculation of maximum permissible speed, what following data which they have given to us is nothing but degree of curve 1 degree, super elevation 80 mm, length of transition curve 120 meters, maximum speed likely to be sanctioned for the section is 160 km per hour. In all this problem, the step 1 will be calculation of radius. Maximum of unit 2 problems, when the degree of curve is given, we did not have any work from degree. Okay, we need to get the radius of the curve. So we have, as we know that we have a relationship between radius and degree of curve, that is nothing but r is equal to 1750 by d. From that relation we will first calculate the value of radius. So let us start calculating. Solution. Okay, so first we need degree of curve. Degree of curve is nothing but 1 degree. So we need to calculate radius. Radius is equal to 1750 by d. Radius is nothing but 1750 by d. 1750 by degree of curve is 1 degree. That is nothing but 1750 meters. The value of r is nothing but 1750 meters. Okay, now this is nothing but step 1, calculation of radius. Now we'll move to step 2. Step 2 is nothing but calculation of safe speed. See here, it is not given about the booked speed is not given, sanctioned speed is not given. Sanctioned speed is given, booked speed is not given. So no issues about that. First I'll calculate the safe speed. Okay, the formula for safe speed, as we know that v is under root ca plus cd into r by 13.76. This was nothing but formula of safe speed, v. Safe speed, maximum safe speed also you can say, maximum safe speed. The formula is this. Now here what we need to do is cd. Here cd is nothing but Kahn deficiency. Okay, this we need to assume its maximum value. What is maximum value of Kahn deficiency? 100 mm. This value is assumed. As Kahn deficiency is not given over here, we need to assume the Kahn deficiency, that is nothing but 100 mm. Okay, CA, actual Kahn. What is actual Kahn here? See, it is given in the question. Super elevation of 80 mm is provided. Okay, CA, actual Kahn is nothing but super elevation. CA is equal to actual Kahn, that is given in question, that is nothing but 80 mm. Radius r we have 1750 meters. So we need to substitute in above formula. What is that formula? V is nothing but under root ca plus cd into r by 13.76. that is nothing but under root. What is CA? CA is nothing but 80 plus what is CD? 100 into what is the radius? 1750 meters. 1750 by 13.76. So let us calculate now. Sorry, under root CA plus CD. What is the value of CA plus CD? 80 plus 100 is nothing but 180 into 1750 divided by 13.76. 13.76 it is 151.30. The value is 151.3 kilometer per hour basically. So the value of safe speed is nothing but 151.3 kilometer per hour. This is the value. 151.3 kilometer per hour is the value of safe speed. Now as transition length is given over here, transition length is 120 meters. So we need to calculate speed. Okay, speed based on transition length. We have two formulas for calculation of speed based on transition length. So now we will look into that. So first step was to calculate the radius. Second step is to calculate a value of maximum safe speed. Now we will calculate the value of speed based on transition length. Okay. Speed based on transition length. Based on transition length. The formula for speed based on transition length is nothing but, generally we know that it is denoted by Vm. Vm is nothing but 198 L by E. Okay, 198 L by E. This is one formula. So here what is L over here? L in meters. Transition length which is given in the problem, that is nothing but 120 meters. See, look over here, length of transition curve 120 meters, and E is nothing but super elevation which is nothing but 80 mm. Okay, E is nothing but super elevation 80 mm. 198 into L is, this is in mm basically. L given 120, that is nothing but transition length 120 meters by E. E is nothing but our super elevation 80. If we calculate this, 198 into 120 divided by 80, 297 kilometer per hour. 297 kilometer per hour. We have got the value as 297 kilometer per hour. Again one formula based on the speed of transition length. We have Vm is equal to 198 L by Kahn deficiency CD. CD is nothing but Kahn deficiency. Again once again, L, Vm is nothing but safe speed, L is nothing but length of transition curve, that is 120 meters, CD Kahn deficiency. Here we have assumed the value of Kahn deficiency, CD Kahn deficiency 100 mm we have assumed. This L is in meters, this CD is in mm. So again substitute this value, Vm is equal to 198 into 120 by 100 basically. The value is 237.6. The value is 237.6. 237.6 kilometer per hour. Okay, so now the maximum permissible speed is least of the following. First one, as we know that maximum permissible speed is least of the following. As we know that maximum speed likely to be sanctioned for the section is 160 km per hour. So maximum sanctioned speed, that is nothing but 160 km per hour. Maximum sanctioned speed is nothing but 160 km per hour. Again, safe speed. See, from here we have got one safe speed. Second, safe speed based on theoretical consideration. This is nothing but theoretical consideration. Safe speed, that is nothing but 151.3 km per hour. Speed based on transition length. Third one, speed based on transition length. See here, which we have calculated. Here, least of the following. So pick up the least value from these two. 237.6 km per hour. So least of this, that is nothing but 151. Therefore, final answer maximum speed is 151.3 km per hour. This is the thing. Maximum permissible speed is 151.3 km per hour. Now once again go through this. We have a quick revision of this problem. Okay, it is given that calculate the maximum permissible speed on a curve. Calculate the maximum permissible speed on a curve of a high speed broad gauge road with the following particulars. Degree of curve is given 1 degree. Super elevation we have 80 mm. Length of transition curve we have 120 mm. Maximum speed likely to be sanctioned for a section is 160 km per hour. These are the data given. Okay, this is the following data. So we will start our question by calculating radius of curve from the given degree of curve. The given degree of curve is nothing but 1 degree. So to calculate the radius, we have a formula. Radius is equal to 1750 by degree. That is nothing but 1750 by 1. The radius is nothing but 1750 meters. The second step is to calculate maximum safe speed based on theoretical consideration. Okay, to calculate the maximum safe speed. This is the formula for calculating maximum safe speed. It is based on theoretical consideration. Theoretical consideration in the sense CA value, CD value, we are assuming this. So these are nothing but theoretical consideration. So maximum safe speed. The formula is V is equal to under root CA plus CD into R by 13.76. CA is nothing but actual count, which is given in the problem. Super elevation is also nothing but can't provided. So the value of super elevation CA is nothing but 80 mm. Again we have CD is nothing but Kant deficiency. Here nowhere the value of Kant deficiency is given. So what we need to do, we need to assume the maximum value of Kant deficiency. We know that the maximum value of Kant deficiency is nothing but 100 mm. So we have assumed that value. R, as you know from above, it is nothing but 750 meters. 750 meters. We have substituted in the formula. Under root 80 plus 100 whole bracket into 1750 by 13.76. We have got 151.3 kilometer per hour. This is nothing but saved speed based on theoretical consideration. Step 2. Step 2 answer is nothing but 151.3 kilometer per hour. That is nothing but maximum saved speed based on theoretical consideration. Okay. Now step 3. We need to go for step 3. In step 3, what we need to do, as transition length is given, we will find out speed based on transition length. For speed based on transition length, we have two formulas. That is nothing but Vm. This Vm means safe speed. Vm is nothing but 198 L by E. Vm 198 into L by CD. Here E means super elevation or actual Kant. Here CD is nothing but Kant efficiency. By substituting the values, if we substitute this value 198 L, length of transition curve, it is given in the problem. What is the length of transition curve? 120 meters. So substitute 120 in the place of L. 198 into 120 divided by what is super elevation? Super elevation is nothing but 80 mm. 80. The answer goes to 297 kilometer per hour. Now if we go for our second formula, speed based on transition length, Vm is equal to 198 L by CD. Okay, as L we know that the value of L is 120 meters. Again we will substitute 120, and CD Kant efficiency, here we have assumed Kant efficiency as 100 mm. So we will put that value of CD as 100. So the answer is 237.6 kilometer. As we know that maximum permissible speed is least of the following. It is the least of following. It is least of following. What are those following things? For the first one is maximum sanction speed. Okay, maximum sanction speed will be always given in the question. See, look over here. Maximum speed likely to be sanctioned for the section is 160 km per hour. So here the maximum sanction speed becomes 160 km per hour. Maximum safe speed based on theoretical consideration. These are nothing but theoretical consideration. What is the maximum safe speed? 151.3 km per hour. So that's why we have included safe speed. Maximum safe speed based on theoretical consideration is nothing but 151.3 km per hour. Now we need to consider speed based on transition length. We are talking about least, so we need to pick a value least among this. 297 and 237. The least value is 237.6. So maximum safe speed based on transition length is 237.6 km per hour. The maximum permissible speed is least of the following three. Among these three, the least value is 151.3 km per hour. Therefore, the maximum permissible speed is 151.3 km per hour. Is everyone clear on this? Let us go for problem number 4. The question can be asked is a curve of 600. Basically, the question revolves around transition length. Okay, the question revolves around transition length. A curve of 600 meter radius. A curve of 600 meter radius on a broad gauge section has a limited transition length of 40 meter. Has a limited transition length. Length of 40 meters. Calculate maximum permissible speed. Calculate maximum permissible speed and super elevation for the same. The maximum sectional speed is 100 km per hour. So this is the question. Once again go through the question. A curve of 600-meter radius on a broad gauge section has a limited transition length of 40 meters. Calculate the maximum permissible speed and super elevation for the same. The maximum sectional speed is 100 km per hour. So this is the question given to us. Okay. See what happens generally in a normal situation. Till now what we have seen, in a normal situation a curve of 600-meter radius will have quite a long transition curve for a maximum sectional speed of 100 km per hour. Okay, in a normal situation a curve of 600-meter radius will have a quite long transition curve for a maximum sectional speed of 100 km per hour. However, as the transition curve has been restricted to 40 meters, it is given in the question, has a limited transition length of 40 meters. It means that what does this sentence mean? The transition curve has been restricted to 40 meters. So in this situation what happens is the cant should be so selected that speed on main circular curve is equal to the speed on transition curve as a whole. So this is the condition. Here what happens if we go by solution, as in this case, it is given transition length is limited. Transition length is limited or restricted so the cant is nothing but super elevation. The cant should be so selected that the speed on main circular curve as in this case transition length is limited or restricted, so the cant should be so selected that the speed on main circular curve is equal to the speed on transition curve. See, this sentence speaks everything about what's going to be the next steps in this problem. As the transition length is limited or restricted, what we are doing, we are selecting the cant, that is nothing but equilibrium or super elevation in such a way that speed on circular curve should be equal to speed on transition curve. So now we know that what is on a circular speed, what is the maximum safe speed? We know the formula. Maximum safe speed on circular curve is nothing but under root CA plus CD into R by 13.76. We know this formula, and we also know that the transition curve, the maximum safe speed is nothing but maximum safe speed on transition curve. When length is given, we have a formula. In last problem we have solved that V is nothing but 198 L by CA. What they say is Kant should be so selected that speed on main circular curve is equal to speed on transition curve. This is nothing but equation 1. This is nothing but equation 2. According to above clause, equation 1 should be equal to equation 2. Equation 1 should be equal to equation 2. That is nothing but under root CA plus CD into R by 13.76 should be equal to 198 L by CA. Here, in above case, more favorable speed will be obtained when value of CA is equal to CD. Okay, the most favorable value of speed is obtained when CA is equal to CD. When CA is equal to CD, this value becomes 2CA. Now substitute the above values. 2CA into what is R? 2 dot CA basically. What is R? R it is given as radius of a 600 meter. Okay, by 13.76 is equal to 198. L is nothing but transition length. It has been restricted to how much? 40 meters. It is given in the problem. 40 by CA we need to find out. When we equate this equation, okay, when we equate this equation, we'll get the value of CA. We'll get the value of CA. How to get the value of CA? Basically, equate these two equations. Now I'll show you how to solve this above equation from Calci. Okay, so we need to type the above equation. How to type this above equation? First we'll start. Okay, 2 into I'll take that constant 600 into, now we need to multiply CA. CA will take it as constant value alpha, press alpha. Here we have constant X. We are taking CA as X and 13.76. Again alpha is equal to, we have kept is equal to, again we have 198 into 40 by, again the variable is X, alpha, by pressing alpha. Okay, now press shift, solve for X. Yes, see 89.59. so it is basically 89.59. so you can round it up to 90 mm. The value, above value of CA is nothing but 89.59, which is equivalent to 90 mm basically. This is nothing but value of CA. Now what we need to do? Now we need to find it out. Now if we limit this value of CD to 75 mm. Actually, then maximum safe speed is nothing but under root CA plus CD into R by 13.76. It is nothing but under root CA. CA is nothing but above value 90 plus 75. CA 90 plus 75 into R is nothing but 17. What is the value of R? 600 meter. It is given in the question. 600 by 13.76. This value under root CA is nothing but 90 plus 90 plus CD is nothing but 75 into 600 is our radius by 13.76. 84.82. The value is nothing but 84.82. That is nothing but 85, basically 85 kilometer per hour. This becomes our maximum permissible speed. There is no more various other speeds. Okay, therefore maximum permissible speed in this case is 85 kilometer per hour. Let us have a quick revision on this. The question which is given is nothing but a curve of 600 meter radius on a broad gauge section has a limited transition length of 40 meters. Calculate the maximum permissible speed and super elevation for the same. The maximum sectional speed is 100 km per hour. This is the question given to us. Okay, so as here, if you can notice that there is a one limited transition length. Whenever we find that limited transition length, we need to include one clause. That is nothing but, as in this case, the transition length is limited or restricted, so that what we need to do, actual can't basically. Actual can't should be so selected that speed on main circular curve is equal to speed on transition curve. So the formula for maximum safe speed on circular curve is nothing but under root CA plus CD into R by 13.76. And we know that maximum safe speed on transition curve in last problem we have find it out this V is equal to 198 L by CA. According to this clause, what this clause says, this equation should be equal to this equation. So we have equated these two equations. Okay. So now we have equated these two equations. From this we have found it out. For most favorable speed, the CD value should be equal to CA. To obtain a favorable speed, the value of CD can be equated to value of CA. So we are taking the value of CA is equal to CD. So when we equate the CA equal to CD, CA plus CD becomes 2CA into R by 13.76 is equal to 198 into L. This is nothing but L basically, L by CA. If we equate these two equations and solve by substituting value R value is given 600 meters. Okay, length is given 40 meters length. Super elevation is it is given. Okay, so if we equate those value and solve the equation, we'll get the value of CA as 90 mm. We get the value of CA as 90 mm, and when we assume that CD, by limiting the value of CD can't efficiently to 75 mm, we are finding out maximum safe speed on a circular curve. That is nothing but under root CA plus CD into R by 13.76. The same thing. Okay, 90 plus 75 into 600 by under root 90 plus 75 into 100 by 13.76, that is nothing but 85 km per hour. That value only becomes the maximum permissible speed in this scenario. The next, if we move on, the next fifth problem from unit 2. This problem can be asked on extra width of the gauge. Okay, extra width of the gauge on curve basically, or extra width on curve, extra width on curves basically. Now let us take a problem. The wheelbase of a vehicle moving on a broad gauge track is 6 meters. The wheelbase of a vehicle on broad gauge track is 6 meters. The dia of wheel is 1524 meters basically, 1524 and the flanges project 32 below the top of rail. Determine extra width. Determine extra width of the gauge required if the radius of curve is 168 meter. Required if the radius of curve is 168 meters. This is the question. Once again, please go through the question. Extra width of the gauge, or this problem is on this topic, extra width of the gauge or extra width on curve. Okay, the problem is the wheelbase of a vehicle on a broad gauge track is 6 meters. The dia of wheel is 1524 and the flanges projects 32 below the top of rail. Determine the extra width of the gauge required. The radius of the curve is 168 meters. First of all, we need to see the formula. Okay, the formula for extra width on curve, extra width on curves, it is denoted by small w, is nothing but 13b plus L whole square by R. Okay, 13b plus L square by R. B is wheelbase in meters, R is equal to radius in meters, L is equal to lap of flange. The formula for L is nothing but L is nothing but 0.02 h square plus dh 1/2. This is the formula for L, where d is diameter of wheelbase, where d is dia of wheel, h is nothing but depth of flange. H is nothing but depth of flange. Now given data, B is given wheelbase. The wheelbase of a vehicle of broad gauge track is 6 meters. 6 meter. Radius is given. Radius of curve is 168 meter. 168 meter. Okay. Again, the dia of wheel is 1524. Capital D is nothing but 1524 mm, and flanges project 32 mm below. The value of small h is nothing but 32 mm. So first, let us calculate the value of L. B can be directly substituted. L can be directly, B and R can be directly substituted. Now let us calculate the value of L first. We know that L is equal to 0.02 h square plus dh whole power 1/2. Okay. So L is nothing but 0.02 h. The value of h is 32. 32 square here. Small problem we have. This value of h should be substituted in centimeter. Okay. Here 32 mm, this value has to be substituted in centimeter, which is nothing but 3.2 centimeter. So 3.2 square plus dh 1524 into 3.2 whole power 1/2. Whole power 1/2 basically. If we calculate this, let us calculate 0.02 into under root of 3.2 into 3.2 plus 1524 into 3.2. It is nothing but there is something wrong. Something wrong with this value. Just a small correction over here. Both the value of d dia of wheel and depth of flange should be substituted in centimeter. 152.4 centimeter. So I'll get the value of L in meters. So we will get this value of length in meters. We need to substitute in 0.02 3.2 square plus 152.4 into 3.2 whole power 1 by 2. 0.02 into under root 3.2 into 3.2 plus bracket open 152.4 into 3.2 bracket close. That is nothing but 0.446 meters, the value of L. The value of L is nothing but 0.446 meters. Now we have the formula. Extra width W is equal to 13 B plus L whole square by R. 13 into what is B over here? Diameter of wheelbase 6 plus what is the value of L? 0.446 square by what is the value of R? 168. The value of R is 168. So the value goes to 13 into 6 plus 0.446 square by 168. 3.21 centimeter. This value will get it in centimeter or 32.1 mm. So extra width, therefore extra width on curve is 32.1 mm. Okay, let us have a quick review on this. This topic is on extra width of the gauge or extra width on curve. The following question is given on this. The wheelbase of a vehicle on a broad gauge track is 6 meter. The dia of wheel is 1524 mm and the flanges project 32 mm below the top of the rail. Determine extra width of the gauge required if the radius of curve is 168 meters. So we have extra width on curve. The formula for extra width on curve is nothing but 13 into B plus L whole square by R. 13 into B plus L whole square by R, where B is in meters, R is in meters, L is also in meters. The formula of L is nothing but 0.02 h square plus dh whole power 1 by 2. Where D is dia of wheel, it should be substituted in centimeter. H is nothing but depth of flange. This also should be substituted in centimeter. These both values should be substituted in centimeters. Now we are writing the given data. Given data from the question, the following data is given. Wheelbase, it is given as 6 meter. See, 6 meter it is given. Radius 168 meter is given over here. Okay, the dia of wheel is 1524 mm. 1524 mm. As we have to substitute in centimeter, we are converting into 152.4 centimeter. The flanges project 32 mm below. So flanges, projection of flanges 32 mm. As this value has to be substituted in centimeter, we are writing it in centimeter. So as in this formula, 13 B can be directly inserted, 6 R value can be directly inserted. So first let us calculate the value of L. We know that the formula for L is nothing but 0.02 under root h square plus dh. So 0.02, h is nothing but 3.2 centimeter, 3.2 square plus d. The value of d is 152.4 centimeter, 152.4 into 3.2 whole power 1 by 2. From this we get the value of L as L is equal to 0.446 meters. On substituting those above value, we get the value of L as 0.446 meters. This all values now has to be substituted on extra width on curve formula. So extra width on curve, the formula is W is equal to 13B plus L square by R. 13, the value of V we have got, it is as 6. The value of L is nothing but 0.446, we have got it from here, by R. The value of R is, radius is 168 meters. We substitute this all values, okay, we'll get the value of extra width on curve in centimeter, 3.21 centimeter. We'll get the value in centimeter, 3.21 centimeter. Or if you want to convert it into mm, it can be written as 32.1 mm. So the extra width on curve is 32.1 mm. These are the questions which are most likely to be asked from Unit 2. These questions can be asked either for 5 marks or for 10 marks, mostly in Part B. Done? Clear about this thing? See, remember these two values has to be substituted in centimeter. In problem it is given in mm. If you substitute these values directly, you won't get the answer. This, the value dia of wheel has to be 1524 mm. This has to be converted into centimeter. That is nothing but 152.4 centimeter. H, depth of flange, basically 32 mm. This has to be converted into 3.2 centimeter. Earlier we were doing the mistake over here. We have substituted 1524 directly, but this is wrong. Okay, these two values compulsory need to be converted to centimeter. From mm we need to, in whatever units of the gave us, we need to convert it into centimeter thing. So extra width on curves, I think mostly what they'll do is they'll give some problem or a theoretical thing from Unit 2. It can be a gradient question or any other elements of circular curve question or whatever it is, and there is a chances of giving this problem, basically extra width on curve. This is one of the important problem. Amongst this, all 5 which we have taught, we have been continuously looking into these problems. This all are in these 3 videos which are based on Unit 2 problems. We have solved around 5 problems. These 5 problems are very much important. Extra width on curve. Extra width of the gauge or extra width of the curve. Earlier problem which we have seen was on basically where the transition length was limited. This is this clause which you are seeing over here. Whenever you find this term, broad gauge section has limited transition length. Whenever we limit the length of a transition curve in any of the scenario, if we are limiting the transition length, so this clause is applicable. Once again go through that clause. As in the case of transition length is limited or restricted, so that cant is nothing but super elevation or actual cant, you can also say actual cant or super elevation. Cant should be so selected that the speed on main circular curve is equal to the speed on transition curve. Whenever you find a word called limited, whenever you come across a scenario which states you that transition length is limited or restricted, you need to go with that following clause. And this was a problem on extra width of the gauge or extra width on the curve. We should be very careful. See what we are doing over here. If we look at the lap of flange thing 0.02, this value of h we are substituting in centimeter, the value of d we are substituting in centimeter, the value of d we are substituting in centimeter. This value of d 152.4 centimeter. Okay, again the value of h 3.2 centimeter, the value of L, the final value of L we are getting in meter. So we need to be very cautious about this conversion of units. In formula, in transportation engineering too, we are always dealing with this stuff, mixed formulas. So we need to be very careful on this issue basically. Because we are substituting in centimeter, we are substituting values in centimeter, and we are getting answer in meter. Again, if you are substituting that value of meter into an answer, again you are getting it into centimeter. So you should be very clear about that. If you doubt that how you are getting that, see, we are multiplying with constants and we are making the formula in that manner basically. 3.2 centimeter, 152.4 centimeter. If this value on substituting, we are getting the value of L, lap of joint, lap of flange basically in meters. Again look at over here, this is nothing but extra width on curve. This formula is for extra width on curve. 13b, here b is wheelbase in meters. Okay, this value is in meters, wheelbase is in meters, lap of flange, the value of L, the above value of L, this is also in meters. The radius is also in meters. If we substitute all this value, we are getting the answer of W in centimeter. This is by default. This constants help us to get those constants. By the use of this constants, we are getting this meter value to centimeter value. So remember, while substituting the value of B in meters, L in meters, R in meters, we are getting the extra width value in centimeter. Instead of this centimeter, if you write meter or mm, the whole problem will go into vain basically. Okay, all efforts will be wasted. So So this value can be left as it is or then converted into mm thing. Done. Thank you.